Growing up in Hungary, I never really thought about playing college hockey in the U.S. There's never been any NHL players coming out of Hungary. There's been a couple drafted, but no one's ever played. Just to be the first Hungarian to even play college hockey is already a huge dream come true and an accomplishment. I'm kind of making this pathway, and I hope like other Hungarians can move to the States and take this path and learn from this experience.
3-on-2, trailer far wing, all alone, far circle, Papp fires, he scores! Kristof Papp buries it blocker side as he darts up the far wing all alone.
Hockey is not really a big thing in Hungary, it's definitely growing.
We went to skate with a family friend, and he saw some hockey players there, and he wanted to play hockey immediately.
We were skating next to like a practice that was going on, which ended up being my first club, but we kind of just pushed the pucks around and I kind of just fell in love with it.
So next week we took him to a practice. He was so happy, he was smiling all the time when he was on the ice.
I was like 5-6 years old and no one's in my family has ever played hockey before, and it kind of just stuck with me and never looked back.
Every summer we went to California for our family vacation. Kristof wanted to skate at LA Kings rink.
I took my gear with me because we wanted to maybe get in a couple skates to see like how it was like hockey in America, right? It was coincidentally like tryout time. So I ended up trying out for the Junior Kings. One of the things I really clearly remember is just kind of not really knowing English, but I had like a coach come up to me and was talking to me, but I don't remember what he said because I couldn't really understand. All I remember is I had a great time.
Nelson Emerson came to us and he said he wants him to play for him next year.
We went home and then they started saying like, you know, guys, like we might move to the States, you know, like have this big move for our family. It was a great feeling knowing that, you know, I can come to the States and play here as well. It was a super proud and important moment. I never really thought about moving to the States, but my parents always wanted to live here and give us that opportunity to grow up to be anything we want.
It was really important for us to support him in his hockey career. His passion is so big. We saw his love with hockey, and I know his dream to play in the NHL, so we always supported him.
First couple weeks and months, it was definitely the hardest. Learning English was probably hard because I sat in the classroom not understanding anything for months. You learn in school like yes, no, and then I specifically remember we learned like clown, cowboy, and I picked it up fairly quickly. Like kids learn pretty quick, so we got through it all right. As I grew older, it became more and more for hockey. The reason for why we lived in the States, I was approached by a coach on the Bell Tire team, and they wanted me to play for them. So at one point, we just made the move to Michigan. Feeling that support from my parents once again, that they're ready to just move wherever is everything a kid could ask for. And we didn't even have to, you know, it was so natural of them, and it meant everything. My parents have sacrificed so much for me that I had this goal in my head that I wanted to make it independently without having them to put even more into this. So my goal was to play college hockey with a scholarship.
I remember we were at the hockey tournament with the Honey Baked. He was talking to some colleges. He got an offer from MSU, and it was so exciting, and he always wanted to play in the Big Ten.
The moment that I committed here was one of the best moments ever in my hockey career in my life. Having to fulfill that first little dream of yours is a moment you'll never forget. It was a surreal moment once again to have a Big Ten school approach you and give you a spot on the team.
I did not know he was the first Hungarian until he got here, and that's kind of neat. And again, if you look at their national team, they're starting to get better and better, and there's some younger guys coming through that are going to probably end up playing over here and doing something similar that Kristof did. So he's a bit of a trendsetter and a pioneer, and then that's good. We want guys that are like that, and glad we could be a part of it.
It is a very good feeling to see our son succeed in what he loves to do. He works so hard for this every single day. It's the best feeling to see him succeed.
It is more than, just a sport, just to be a pioneer for a nation, and my family sacrificed a lot for it. Obviously, it's hard uprooting your whole life and moving to the other side of the world, and then just following that dream and moving to Michigan later, playing here at a collegiate level and being able to attend college as just a kid from Hungary is unbelievable,
The young Hungarian hockey players look up to him. Kristof wants to be an example for them. If they work hard, they can make it to the college hockey or the NHL.
It's definitely a big goal for me to be the first Hungarian NHL player. It's always been a dream of mine. And through it all, the most important thing is just to enjoy the ride, really, and love the journey. And I really want to just inspire, Hungary as a nation that, it can be done. I'm doing everything in order to make that dream come true.